What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Dub coming at you with another Schmoedown reaction. Today we got motherfucking Team Action taking on Top 10. Action Army, where are you at? Let me see you.
This league is outdated. We're 4-1. We got the points record. We got 2 TKOs. We did sci-fi fantasy. We did drama. What do you want next? Huh? What are you going to throw at us now? Is you guys throw words at us. We're just here to win, okay? We got our sights set on the Patriots, and anybody who gets in our way, it's not a match. Here we go.
Action
Start of
Army.
another tournament,
Yeah, back in another tournament.
We've been here. We've done this dance before.
Yeah, we won the championship before.
Exactly. We'll just have to climb the mountain once again.
We want the belts, rather. We want the Patriots again. I want to show them what I can do. I'm so driven, like I've never been driven before, like the old school stuff, and I want to kick the shit out of the Patriots. We had an okay first match. It was kind of a warm-up, and then the Nerds Watch match was great. We loved it, and we walked out of that one feeling like, you know what, we should have some credibility, some respect. Yeah, at that point, you know, the polls would go up, and our names wouldn't even be an option. People didn't buy in yet, and so, you know, we just knew we had to keep doing what we do and win, and that's where we're at.
I mean, honestly, I still think that people are continuing to underestimate us. Like, putting us in the same category as DC Movie News is a joke.
And hey, just here's a newsflash, and Emma, I don't mean to take your job from you, but 34 points. We broke the record. Hey, Team Little Babies, we just broke your record, right? We just smacked you, pulled down your little pants, your little Target suit wearing pants, and spanked your bottoms. We broke that record, and we broke the team record. And what did I say? All the belts, all the records from day one. That's what I said. And look, I just got another one in my pocket.
John Roca and Matt Nost have lost their fun. They've lost their fire. They've lost their passion. That's what makes you great. That's what makes you want it. That's what makes you fight for it. Just because Roca yells a lot and like crashes everything from people going to the bathroom to funerals does not mean that he's passionate. It just means that he likes to show up places where he's not invited. Okay? And then Matt Nost, dude, I think it dumps with more personality than Matt Nost, okay?
We want to embarrass top 10, so...
Want to embarrass top 10.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the... Patriots are great. Patriots are great. I get it. But top 10's one of the people... Nost and Roca put the league, put the team division on the map, I think. You don't have any respect for them at that level? Well, I had respect for John Steven Roca when he was the man in black, when he knew how to win. But, he lost his edge.
Look who it is.
I thought you were supposed to be working here.
Where'd you get those? On the Jersey Shore? What are you hanging out with those guys? Doing that at AfterBuzz? Hanging out, interviewing those relics?
I found them on the street. I thought they looked cool, Roca.
You thought those looked cool?
You think I try? You
don't.
No, I don't.
It's very clear.
I just win.
I slept on satin sheets like that once.
You know what, Roca? You used to win as the man in black, and that was something special, okay? I watched your matches. I thought you did something great. Now, you're a joke.
Yeah. So when you get to an actual belt, then maybe you'll have something to say. But right now I'm playing, this is varsity playing JV.
Hey, Drew, look, it's the guy that used to be John Steven Roca.
It looks like an antique. Listen, congratulations. Good job. You said you were going to win. And you won. You got a TKO.
Yeah.
Respect that. I love that.
Two TKOs. Oh, Roca, listen, we studied your every move when you used to win, the man in black. We were fans of that guy. You traded in whiskey for chai tea lattes, man. What happened to you?
Well, you get older. You don't have to spend as much effort doing all this hot air that you guys are doing. You understand you're the best. Once you realize you're losing now. Let's get something real straight between us. You guys have been tweeting. You guys have been talking all that stuff, and I respect it. You're right. When I was the man in black, that's how I did it, so I remember. The boys. You ain't never played Team Top 10. You ain't never played a guy like me, so you can talk all the stuff you want to talk. But when the time comes, you ain't gonna be able to step up. And
I love it.
Talking about falls, old lion.
Yeah.
We're Scar, you're Mufasa. Get out of my interview.
Action Army. Hashtag it.
by Men's Warehouse. What a battle we have today.
Listen, this is a rivalry already. It is unbelievable. The New Dogs versus the Old Dogs. What a match we have between Top 10 and Team Action. This is already heating up. You look at Team Action and what they've done. And to be fair, when they first came into the league, they started out at 1-0 against the Night Sisters. And I was like, okay, these guys, they're good on the mic, but what do they really have trivia-wise? Well, they actually showed us a lot when they lost to the Nerds Watch 1-1. And then, since then, they haven't lost. They are 4-1. They beat Deep Cuts in the first round. Then they, even before that, they beat Late to the Party. Then they beat Deep Cuts. Then they beat Team Trek by a TKO. These kids are for real. And now they're playing Top 10.
Motherfucking Action.
They beat Blofeld's Cat recently. They beat the Real Rejects, and here they are again, Mark, in the semifinals.
That's right. Top 10 has survived everything that a team can survive. They survived cancellation. They survived infighting. They've been in this tournament since 1937, whereas you go with Team Action, and like you said, they're the New Dogs. They had a lick early, but they recovered. As soon as they lost, their moms consoled them and told them, don't worry, boys, you'll be better next time, and boy, they sure have.
And you know, the thing is, Mark, they've been sizing each other up. When Team Action beat Trek, Roka crashed that interview. And Roka they didn't even
Very
play
unlike him. Such a nice boy.
But he did it before they won their match against Blofeld, which was a risky move, but it paid off because here they go now. They have been, and Action has been taunting Roka, saying he is not the Roka that they used to know, and that they've been sending these videos out and these tweets, and they've just been trying. Action is very good in getting into the head of their opponents.
That's right. They're great on the mic, like you said, and I think that they're both fairly knowledgeable about movie trivia. We've seen what Roka does in singles. The key to this match today is Matt Nost. The K in that name is silent. He cannot be if they're going to come out of here with a win.
Well, he's been the key for the last 2 or 3 months. Matt Nost has been on fire lately.
He starts with a K.
Yeah, I mean, listen, their last match with Blofeld's Cat is that Nost hit that 2. He set Roka up. They might work the best out of any team we've seen. There's a reason why they're the #1 seed. They're the reason why that they're the former champions. And this is the biggest match that Action has ever played in. If Action, this is the first big dance. This is not the first big dance Top 10's been in, but this is the real first big dance that Action has been in. Can they deliver when the pressure is on? That's what we're going to find out tonight.
That's right. We got teams that love catchphrases.
Time
We've
for
seen
some
what the Outlaw
action.
Nose can do.
Cameras off
Team A, I mean, look, they love your yippee-ki-yays. They love your pop quiz, hot shots, and we're two white guys telling you, always bet on black.
Well, here we go, guys. We are now going to hear from both Team Action and Top 10. Here come the fireworks.
Matt, we back from the dead, ain't we?
Go ahead. When were we dead?
I said, well, all the stuff. If you listen to the internet, listen to YouTube, they're called antiques. They're old. They're one-time champions. They're a bunch of bullshit. They don't deserve these shots again. Bottom 10, all that stupid fucking bullshit. Been listening to it for weeks. And look what's up. We're in the fucking semifinals. Sorry.
What the fuck is that? I just bent Team Trek over and gave him the good old live long and prosper. That was fun. No, guys, but really, it's a moment of mourning. You know, we've lost something that used to be great, that people used to care about. You know, I use the word used to a lot. Top 10, they're a thing of the past, am I right?
See, I was their hero when I was, like, talking shit, saying stuff that was inappropriate, like being all, crossing the line all the time. And that's what they admired. And unfortunately, I have to take responsibility for that because I created these two idiots. And like Frankenstein's monsters, that's what they're walking around destroying everything. And I got to put them on an ice floe and send their asses on down the ocean.
John Roca, Matt Nost, the pizza guy. What is this? The cast of Something About Mary? We got Tucker, the pizza guy. We got Mary's younger brother, Tucker. Hey, Roca, I found your baseball.
We're hitting our stride now. Matt, you see it happening, right? We got that record. Well, yeah, I got beat a day later, but we still said it. What did I say? All the belts, all the records. Didn't say at the same time. So I've been setting records left and right. Matt and I have been setting records left and right. That's how it works.
We respect ourselves to the utmost. We don't respect losers that are has-beens that keep blowing their chances. You know, Matt Nost is responsible for 20% of the points scored on that team. Oh, you know what? When Matt Nost is the best player on your team, you got something to worry about.
It's time to pay the piper, boys. Dress up all you want. I want you to dress up because you're going to your own funeral. So wear black, baby doll. Wear black.
Okay, again, baby, you're a thing of the past. I don't know, what are you doing? You're wandering into bathrooms? You have dementia? You live here at Collider? Grow up, man. You used to be Los Pollos Hermanos. We all saw you, man. You're El Pollo Loco now, man. It's a fucking embarrassment. Look, we're done. Where's the belts? Where's the fucking belts?
Where's the motherfucking belts? Where are they?
As you see,
A new level of trash talk.
Yeah.
They are so good on. I've been doing Mike stuff for like 30 years. They really have a lot of potential.
all four of them, man. I mean, like Roca said, he believes that he created this monster because back when he was doing things that he might not be as proud of now, the way he used to carry himself a year ago when you played against him
And beat him.
and how excited that these two characters were when that was going on. He says he's essentially responsible for that. So he and Nos need to take them out, and then you just see Action, who are at a whole new level of douche. I mean, they are going straight up right after Nos, right after Roca, right after everyone. This is going to be something big.
That's right. Team Action is a whole grocery store aisle worth of douche, but they're going up against top 10. They're pretty good at talking. Who's better movie trivia? We're about to find out.
All right, let's get to the tail of the tape. Team Action, obviously, action movies. You have dramas, which we've seen, and getting under the skin of every person they come into contact with in the world. And then you've got top 10 biopics, sports movies, Spielberg movies, and smacking around youngsters who don't respect their elders.
It's like Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino versus Three Ninjas.
All right. Are you ready to go?
Oh, I mean, give me the thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia! 3 rounds into the semifinals of the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament. Introducing first, representing the Popcorn Talk Network and the Action Army, with a record of 4 wins, 1 defeat, and 2 knockouts. Dastardly Drew, Guy, and Ben, the Boss Bateman Team
Action!
I'm just so used to top 10 being booed. Maybe it threw me off. But
we don't see the
Hey,
booze.
can someone go check on Jay Washington? He just had a heart attack.
All right, so now Team Action taking a shot at poor Jay Washington.
True, and Jay's not gonna like that. Not one. Stay relevant somehow, man.
And their opponents, with a record of 7 wins, 3 defeats, with 2 knockouts. They are the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown semifinalists and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champions, Mighty Matt Notes and the Outlaw John Roca Team Top 10. Big applause for the former champions. Big applause.
Obviously, the team maybe more movie trivia Schmoedown experience.
Yeah, what a big turn, though, from last year with the booze coming in from these guys. A big rounding
I don't know
applause.
if the crowd actually likes them or they just hate Team Action so much that they need to root for somebody.
It's a mixture of both, I think.
Oh, hey, what's up, Roca, man? You're looking a little nervous. Take your 3rd Red Bull?
Roca, you know, I think we have something that might calm your nerves.
Yeah, man, we know that you're a big fan with some idols out there, so we got one of them to make a little message for you.
Check your Twitter feeds.
Here you go, Roca.
Maybe I'll follow you guys.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? Team Action
What's this?
here with the Action Army. We've got a quick message for you.
Yeah, you know, we had plenty of things to say about the team we're about to demolish, but we thought we'd give you a prepared written statement from our super secret heel trainer.
Whoa! Roca, might want to look.
X-Pac, man.
Remember him?
This message goes out to all the poor souls in Outlaw Nation that have been betrayed by John, Steven, Roca. The 4 Horsemen used to be a gang of rebels that broke the rules, acted and spoke as they pleased, and fought whoever they
Trying to
wanted
act like he doesn't care.
whenever they wanted. That's all in the past now. Your faction has abandoned you. Your fans have abandoned you. I have abandoned you.
Wow.
You will meet your end today, John. And however that may be, just know you've let me down forever.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
Now, wait a minute. Whoa, he gets the DX. So we just had to wait a minute now.
That is great.
Now, John Roque, you try to play that cool. You're a big DX guy. You're a big NWO guy. And right now, X-Pac just told you that your fan base is dead and that this is the new. How do you feel about this?
Look, listen, NWO DX, I was a massive fan of both Six-Pac, X-Pac, whatever he wanted to call himself. It's an honor after Booker T saying my name. It's an honor to have him say my name. So, thank you, boys.
Was that the hardest?
That's really awesome. Is it the hardest? Thank you so much.
That was the hardest thing for you to say in your whole life.
No, this is awesome. I'm a massive wrestling fan.
Six-Pac and I, during the WWO.
You can just be honest, Roque. Your hearing's going out. You can just admit you couldn't hear it.
I just said everything he said. I don't know what you're talking about.
Christian, look at how much this whole thing affects Matt Nost over there. He is shaking.
Nost is not for you.
I'm sorry. Are we supposed to have like choreographed skits for this?
I mean,
And it might be called effort, Nost.
Round number 1 works like this. 4 competitors, if they don't kill one another, will write their answer on the board, and then they will show it to the camera. They have 1 point apiece for each question they answer correct. 15 seconds to answer. Do not forget about the JTE rule or the challenge rule. If you need to have those explained to you, just ask and we will explain them. All right. So, Matt Nost, John Roque, are you guys ready?
Yeah. Do it.
Team Action, are you ready?
Where's the belt? How off?
Belt, man.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, let's do it. Here we go,
All
Mark.
right, competitors. Your first question comes from the world that both of you frequent, fantasy sci-fi. What is the name of the region of Middle-earth where the hobbits live in the Lord of the Rings films? So X-Pac.
Both Grace Hancock and Rachel.
What's going on in that?
No
Roque just
idea.
acting like he doesn't know the answer to questions. We haven't heard this one before.
5,
Keeping
4,
it fresh.
I probably didn't get this
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Matt Nost.
Hobbiton?
That is incorrect. Ben.
The Shire.
That is correct. Roque.
Shire.
That is correct.
Shire.
All right, so team action here. 2-1. 2-1. Take it. All right, here we go, guys. Next category of comedies. In 21 Jump Street, who plays Deputy Chief Hardy, who reassigned Schmidt and Jenko to Jump Street?
I would go to a place called Hobbiton.
Shit,
There's a
shit,
place called
shit.
Hobbit
Ah,
Town.
Hobbit Town.
Even
How come no one has capitalized?
what the hell is
Hobbitville.
his name?
Nice. 5, 4,
Can't remember his
3,
name.
2.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, I can. Comedies. In 21 Jump Street, who plays Deputy Chief Hardy, who reassigned Schmidt and Jenko to Jump Street?
You should note that's the movie, not the television program.
Reassigns? Reassigns?
Do you need another one?
No, I'm just going to clarify you said the word.
5.
That would count as a JT.
If you want me to ask
No, I don't
4,
get it.
3,
Can't remember his
2,
name.
1. Pens down, please. Ben.
Ice Cube.
That is incorrect. Roca.
Nick Offerman.
That is correct.
Wow.
Ice Cube.
Incorrect. Nost.
I wrote Cube again.
All right, bud. Roca gets it. Ties it up. 2-2. Roca with a big pull there.
Getting a
Hey, I'm
lot
going to challenge that.
You're going to challenge that? Okay.
Yeah, because Ice Cube, however, Nick Offerman may or may not, Ice Cube is the one that verbally says it in the film.
You said the character's name, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
I said who plays Deputy
if
Chief
you
Hardy.
If you recall the movie, it was Hardy.
You called for the
I
challenge.
just think, I mean, still though, that question, he's the one that reassigns them.
that reassigns them because he
You wanna
calls them
challenge it?
in. And
You wanna
makes
challenge
it.
it?
He already challenged
You just said it.
He challenged. All right,
Yeah,
all right,
challenge.
We're going to the challenge.
Yeah.
Right back.
I don't know about that challenge, Andrew.
We have a decision. While Ice Cube is more famous, Nick Offerman is the correct answer.
Yeah, well, there's not just that. I know the challenge was it's also because of 2 things. Well, first of all, we say the name Chief Hardy, and second of all, Ice Cube does not reassign them to Jump Street. Right. He does not reassign them to Jump Street. So Action loses their challenge now for the remainder of the match, and we resume the match here. Tie game 2-2.
All right, before we go to Crime, Team Action has a video on the board. Here we go. And we're back at Crime. In the movie Pulp Fiction, what is the color of the glow coming from the briefcase when it is open? Color of the glow. Color of the glow.
Green?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Roca. Gold? Correct.
Green.
Incorrect. Nost.
I wrote gold, yellow.
We'll accept that. That's Ben.
Gold.
All right, there you go. So top 10 taking the lead here. Drew misses, so it's 4-3. Team Action taking the lead. All right, next question here. Next question, guys. We have in Action Adventure. Who played Keanu Reeves' partner in Speed? Speed. You ever see Speed?
I like that speed a lot.
Just don't do Speed.
I think it's well, I wouldn't say that.
Why?
Let's
Red Bull would count as Speed.
Never say never. I don't do the Red Bull.
Jeff
All right,
Daniels.
I do, iced tea.
All right,
I
5,
think I'm right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Drew.
That'd be Jeff Daniels.
That is correct. Matt Nost.
Nothing.
Didn't have it. Ben.
Jeff Daniels.
And Roca.
Jeff Daniels.
All right, so team action now, tying up the game 5-5.
And with every miss, you can see Matt Nost losing confidence.
All right, here we go. Next one. Next one.
Animated movies. And your question is, what classic Disney animated film began with the songs Whistle Stop and Oodle-Ollie?
Oh.
Oodle-Ollie.
Oh.
Whistle Stop
And oh.
and Oodle-Ollie.
Oh, all right. I would have gotten that.
You got a cheat over here? You leave that
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lady in the
Wow.
Tramp.
Oh, no, it's one to play. That's
Second
really
one by
two
top
now.
10.
I
There we
will
go.
repeat the question. In the world of animated movies, these are drawn films. What classic Disney animated film began with the songs Whistle Stop and Oodle-Ollie?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nost.
Robin Hood.
Correct.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
Incorrect. Roca.
I don't know. Sleeping Beauty.
And Drew to tie it.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. He ties it up. 6-6. Tying up the game. Action. Top 10 going head to head here.
Right. All right. Next one. Category of drama. What 1999 movie stars John Travolta and Madeline Stowe as investigators of a murder in the Army?
Oodle-Ollie, what a day. Oodle-Ollie, what a match.
That's
why we're at the desk.
I saw Madeline Stowe at a Whole Foods
No,
in my
you did
house.
not.
I did, and Brian Benben.
Did you tell her I loved her in Last of the Mohicans?
No, but I told her, Brian Benben, I love Dream On.
Brian
5,
Benben. He's
You know we can't
The
answer with
General's daughter.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we start with Ben.
General's daughter.
That is correct. Roca.
Nothing.
Drew.
It's the General's daughter.
Wow, and
The General's daughter.
Nose hitting it like a boss in the back there. But team action here, 8-7. 1 point lead, back and forth. Back and forth we go. Team action, 8-7.
All right, we go on to movie quotes. These are things said in movies. What actor said the famous line, "That's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age"?
What actor, right?
What actor?
No, just the actor. 5, 4, 3,
Matthew McConaughey.
2,
You are my father.
1. Pens down, Roca.
He's Latino, isn't he?
Roca, what do you got?
Matthew McConaughey.
That is correct. Drew.
Matthew McConaughey.
Nost.
Matthew McConaughey.
Ben.
Matthew McConaughey.
All right, so there we go. Action keeping their lead, 10-9.
Here we go.
You know what?
All right,
After
here we go. All right,
Who's today? You can join us.
here's your final question, gentlemen. Final question in round number 1. Question 8. Famous actors and actresses. Famous actors and actresses. What traditionally comedic actor has played a homeless man in 1991, an experimental teacher in 97, and a kid show host in 2002?
I like these questions because there's a lot of dates. Yes. There's a lot of characters.
Please repeat the question.
Number 2 there for... Or is that number 2? Number 1. It's number 1 for action.
Shooting
All right.
their wad
Here we
like
go.
a 13-year-old boy.
What traditionally comedic actor played a homeless man in 1991, an experimental teacher in 1997, and a kid show host in 2002?
Robin Williams.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Drew.
Robin Williams?
Correct. Matt Nost.
Robin Williams.
Correct. Ben.
Robin Williams.
That's correct. Roca.
Didn't
have it. Wow. So action now. Taking a 2-point
That's a
lead.
gap.
Going into round number 2.
Experimental teacher.
Action has the former champions here with a 2-point lead.
Flubber. It was Flubber was the movie. Flubber was the movie in 97. They're literally not listening. It does not matter.
Have her bring it out.
Yeah.
Bring it out.
I'll give the rules in round 3.
challenged that.
You're gonna challenge?
Yeah, because he's not experimental teacher in Good Will Hunting. If that's
Oh my God!
He's not an experimental teacher. He's a psychiatrist.
Yes, he's challenging.
At a school.
Are you challenging?
Are you challenging?
Yeah, I'm challenging because he's not an experimental teacher.
We do not need to consult on this because the movie we're referring to is not Good Will Hunting. Robin Williams acted in a lot of movies, including Flubber, where he's a teacher who experiments with fucking flubber.
All right.
But no, wait a minute. That's not experimental. That's a scientist. That's not
He is a teacher. He's still a teacher.
But experimental teacher means you're experimenting with something as a teacher.
Yeah.
Experimenting the subject or experimenting.
Flubber is experimental.
Yeah, but that's not science.
He's a teacher. He's a teacher. If you want to, you already lost the challenge. Sorry.
Roka, you lost. Get over
Challenges
it.
off the table, action,
And we're upset.
top 10.
We're not happy.
That's all right.
I think it's bullshit.
All right, here we go. Bring out the wheel. All right, now before we get to round number 2, we have a very special guest. American Ninja Warrior's own Matt Neisman is here. Matt Neisman. Are you kidding me?
I am walking into a Schmoedown here. This is intense, gentlemen.
Matt Neisman is here. Round number 2 and 3 will be calling the rest of the match. Now,
I can't wait.
Now, before we get into this here, too, now, Team Action, they said they know you. They interviewed you. Do you remember them?
Yeah. No, never seen them before. They look like they're from Men in Black or Risky Business or something.
Right.
A Blues Brothers update.
How about the former champs here? What do you think so far?
I don't know. He looks like he's young. Not young guns. He looks like he's more moderately aged guns. I'm liking it.
Middle-aged guns.
I will tell you, though, I got to see, there's some bad blood going on between these teams. And that's why I love it. I have a feeling this is about to get ugly.
It is about to get ugly, and you're going to help us get uglier here because it is time for them.
What does that say?
I'm not sure what
I think he called me ugly.
You are ugly.
If I can say something,
Gonna get ugly. I'm excited. Aaron Eisman's here.
Before we get to the round 2 rules, which I'll give you in a minute, just when you talk about handsome, you talk about charming, you talk about a great host, it's got to be such a thrill for Eisman to see me in person.
Mark
It really does.
There it is, buddy.
I am happy for you.
All right, so without any further ado, Matt is here to help us with round number 2. Round number 2, Mark, how's it work?
In round number 2, each team is going to have a series of 6 questions. Those questions correspond to one of the categories on that there heavy as hell wheel. Each question is worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can check the multiple choice, at which point the value of the question goes down to 1 point. Keep in mind, teams, there is stealing available in round 2, and if you spin a category that you're not too big of a fan of, you are awarded 1 mulligan. That is golf for do-over.
All right, 15 seconds to answer the question. All right, so Team Action, you guys have a 2-point lead. Would you like to go first or second?
We prefer playing from behind.
Yeah, always. How? I
don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Wow, that's surprising.
It sounded sexual.
They're going to
just let it go.
There was a comment coming.
They're going to let top 10 go first. This could be a mistake. Good to see. Good spin by the outlaw here. All right.
Strong spin.
Good spin. It's going to land. Where's it going? Where's it going? And it's going to go on Tarantino. You're going to stay on Tarantino? What are they going to do?
They got it right.
They might go for somewhere else.
You got gold, man. I have a feeling they spin again.
You think so?
You're going to spin again. You're going to spin again.
They were worried about it being obscure.
Yeah, they're spinning it
Not
again.
confident there. Tarantino
not
on that one.
Not on that one. So here
And
comes
the Action team is smiling.
Yep. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute.
Could it be Q-Man again? Look out!
Choice!
They spun
It
it
hits
on
opponent choice. They spun away from Tarantino. What are they going to give him?
Oh, boy.
I think they
Do you go right back and give
No, I don't think you
Tarantino
do.
a category they just spun away
What are they going to do?
from?
Let's
I
see.
don't know.
Let's see here. Action. You guys are going to go for what?
Movie release dates.
Oh, they're going for movie release dates. All right, Matt Eisman will be asking top 10 the movie release date.
In American Ninja Warrior terms, movie release dates is like the spider crawl. You can train all year for this.
These are challenging. All right, the first one.
Here you go, top 10.
You guys have been alive longer than I. Movie release dates for top 10. All right. Roadhouse, Field of Dreams, and Ghostbusters 2 share
1989.
15 seconds.
1989.
Multiple choice, please.
You have
multiple choice are A, 1987, B, 1989, C, 1990, or D, 1992. Doesn't really clarify it, does it?
no, actually, gonna have a chance to steal if they get it wrong.
Right.
5.
89.
You went with 89.
We went with 89.
Which is the year I graduated from high school. And a good choice.
You
get the point.
Top 10.
I'm not confident in it, though, guys.
No, not yet.
Top 10 looking shaken. Number 2. In what year was The Amazing Spider-Man released?
2012. 2012.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. A, 2014. B, 2009. C, 2012. Or D, 2011.
2012.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is not an amazing answer. Incorrect.
Team Action, you can steal
C.
this. 1 point.
C.
2009.
Also not amazing. Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone found love in 2012.
2012.
Come on, Action, what are you doing?
By the steal, no points gained there. So we get to question number 3. Here we go.
They tried to avoid it, but it's coming back. Tarantino's Inglourious Bastards was released in what year?
2009.
Release dates here. Scott Mann's coming back to haunt Roca.
2009.
4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
What is this, the SATs? I guess. All right, multiple choice. Your choices are A, 2007, B, 2009, C, 2011, or D, 2012.
What was A?
A, 2007.
That's not a repeat. 5.
Roca's upset.
He's angry.
4, 3, 2.
2009.
You knew your Tarantino. Tying it up here. So top 10 now. Going to question number.
Yeah, I don't need multiple choice.
3 more questions left.
Bram Stoker's Dracula was released in what year?
1996.
This really is like the Spider-Clan.
1996.
Is there going to be anybody that's ever cool with their 30th year reunion than that?
5, 4,
2 years, buddy.
3.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Multiple choice?
Yeah.
Okay, the answers are A, 1994, B, 1990, C, 1992, or D, 1995.
1992.
5.
1994.
It's incorrect. For steal.
92.
Ben, Drew. 5,
C.
4, 3, 2.
1992.
They drew blood. That is correct. Point steal. Team Action. Team Action. 13-12 here. Big steal by Team Action. And what a choice of movie release dates for Team Action.
We're going with some classics here. All right. Are you ready? Top 10. Rain Man, Coming to America, and Bull Durham were all released in what year?
1988.
89. That would actually be the year that I was born, 1988.
Definitely correct for Team Action. A 2-point steal?
2-point steal.
A 2-point steal.
Team Action
Good
taking
steal,
a
Andrew.
3-point
Steal,
lead.
boys.
15-12. Team Action cutting deep here. And the last question here.
Oh, that's their last. Wow.
Last question. What year was the Oscar-nominated film The Kids Are All Right released? Roca,
I'd have to go multiple choice on that one.
No, or the one with Julianne Moore. Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Wow.
The answers are A, 2008, B, 2010, C, 2011,
2010.
D, 2013.
2010.
5.
2013.
Incorrect.
2011.
Incorrect. The correct answer was 2010.
2010.
But still a 3-point lead for Team Action. The team that was not answering the questions initially.
I was wrong here, thinking that Team Action should have gone first. It is their time now. Now they go in with a 3-point lead. Time for them to spin. All right, guys, go ahead, give it a spin. Can they hit one of their big
If they get Team Action, this place is going to lose.
They came in with swagger and they're delivering. And I gotta say, top 10 is on their heels. You see they're shaking.
Yeah.
And those boots have like 6-inch heels.
And it's landing on. Opponent's choice. Spinner's choice. The crowd is losing it here. What do they take? This is a big decision here, Matt. Are they going to go?
I don't know. This feels like a Tarantino movie. And
Hold on, real quick. You got a good point. Fuck you all, action adventure.
Team Action. They want to put him out. They want to try to put him out. All right, guys. Action adventure. Action adventure. Here we go, guys. Here we go. All right.
Quick for them to make sure they know what we're doing.
Everything he says.
Light tweets all his actions.
All right, here we go,
Going
guys.
to bed now.
Question number
Brushing
one.
my teeth.
Question number one.
Sleeping with his mom.
In Street Fighter.
You fucking wish.
In Street Fighter, who played General M. Bison?
Raul
in
Julia.
Come on.
Raul Julia.
5,
Raul Julia.
3, 2, 1.
Multiple choice.
A. Raul Julia.
Come on.
B. Jack Palance. C. Telly Savalas. D. Lee Van Cleef.
Raul Julia.
For all that come on stuff. 5, get a chance to answer. 4, 3, 2.
We're going A.
Raul Julia is correct. Wow. So
Only
But
one.
they are shaking.
Yeah, they are
Came in with confidence, and that was one you think you know.
All right, guys. Who directed Smokin' Aces?
Shit. What the hell's his name? Madonna's husband. Guy Ritchie.
4.
Multiple choice.
A. McGee. B. John McTiernan. C. Brett Ratner. D. Joe Carnahan.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear your first. Yeah, I didn't hear A either.
A. McGee.
Okay.
B. John McTiernan.
Jesus
C.
Christ.
Brett Ratner. D. Joe Carnahan.
Those enunciation classes
Thinking
are paying
Joe
off.
Carnahan.
To drink another coffee.
Joe
5,
Carnahan.
4, 3, 2.
We're going to go D.
And that would be correct. Team action here. Guessing again.
You know, Matt, they're
17-12.
playing their way around the course.
They really are. They're just trying to stay safe. I do want McGee to know that was not a slight. That was not a comment on the fact that nobody knows what you're doing right now. Team action did not mean it that way, McGee.
Here we go.
McGee!
Next one. What actress replaced Rachel Weisz as Brendan Fraser's wife Evie in The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor?
Shit. What the hell's her name?
I didn't know this was a movie.
Maria
5,
Bello.
4, 3.
Multiple choice.
A. Maria Bello. B. Michelle Monaghan. C.
Marie
Famke Janssen.
Bello.
D. Jennifer Garner.
A.
5.
A.
Correct again.
Wow.
Team action here. They're tapping on points here. What is that?
But I thought this was a chance to pull away.
I know.
This is more of a 3 yards in a cloud of dust kind of offense.
But
we're
it's leaving
seeing
the door
here.
open.
That's 4 questions.
It's round 3. Anything can happen, especially in
That
the
was
team
3
format.
questions. All right, that was question 3, right?
Yes, it was.
All right, question number 4. Question number 4. Who plays
John?
All right, guys, here we go.
Want me to say it louder, Andrew?
Yeah.
Are you deaf again?
Who plays Tiberius, the Marshal of Jerusalem in Kingdom of Heaven? Kingdom of Heaven came
I have to go
That is
multiple
when I
choice
did a gig
on
at
that one.
Trastevere restaurant in
great
Santa Monica.
Great.
5,
We had 4 people there.
The audience didn't know a show was happening.
3, 2.
Orlando Bloom.
Incorrect. For the steal, 2 points. It's a big steal here if they can get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stellan Skarsgård.
Incorrect. You can guess now.
Edward Norton.
Incorrect. Jeremy Irons was the answer.
Jeremy Irons,
Right, but-
Scar himself.
Back to movie release dates because you guys have what year saw the release of the Bruce Lee classic Enter the Dragon?
I want to say 1974.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, 1971, B, 1973, C, 1975, D, 1977?
1973.
Hint, it was released in the 70s.
1975.
Correct. Steal. 1 point.
1973.
For 1 point, steal.
Steal. You know, for all the fire and brimstone we had, the preamble for this match in round 1. Round 2 seems to be a war of attrition.
Final question here,
Mr.
guys.
Hahn would be proud.
Final question. Final question. Chris Evans and Dakota Fanning star in what 2000s action thriller that
Push.
centers around a group of people
Push.
born with various superhuman abilities?
Push.
Push.
2 points. Big shot. Nice one.
That
Wow.
puts them 7
Nice
points.
one. That puts
Finally,
round
2
3 here.
pointer.
And I think they needed some confidence there. They're literally their namesake category, and they struggled.
Yeah, they did.
As a guy who's seen a lot of competitors build or lose momentum very quick, I think Team Action just got some back heading into round 3.
But Matt said it, though. They had a chance to put him away. A couple that could have knocked him out.
They didn't.
But they didn't, and now they're
Are
going
we going to see Hulk Hogan getting mad rising from the mat here?
See it. The former champions, they have to come back from a big deficit, but they can do it. Round number 3, Mark, how's it work?
Each team is going to give us up here at the answer desk a series of 3 numbers. They range from 1 to 20. The numbers correspond to a movie category up here. Your first question is worth 2 points. Your next question is worth 3 points. And your last question, should you make it that far, is worth 5 points. In team format, one member of the team will hear the category for the 2-pointer and elect a member to answer that. You are not allowed to consult with your teammate. The other teammate will answer the 3-pointer. You are allowed to commiserate for the 5-point question only. Team Action, you have a 7-point lead that many thought would be higher after you spun Spinner's Choice. You can give us your series of 3 numbers first.
We'll go 3, 7, and 17, please.
3, 7, 17.
All odd numbers, interesting call.
Top 10.
6,
8, and 10.
What? They went even.
All
They
right.
went even.
This is insane.
It was him on the last one.
Please, for the love of God, shut the fuck up.
No, man. They do it for not.
Hey, these are some head games going on here.
Guy has gotten into Roka's head for sure.
16.
There we 16.
I feel like Roka needs
Roka's
Magneto's hat.
You're not in my head.
All
Are you
right.
fucking
Wow.
kidding me?
He's paying
I act this way for every match, you dumb shit.
Must be the scoreboard getting in your head then.
Oh! This is why we play the Schmoedown.
All right, guys. All right, so
What? You had action and you couldn't put us away.
top 10.
About flashes.
Top 10 here. Top 10. I'll do the top. So top 10 needs to hit a lot of points here. All right, guys. So here we go. 2-point question. You guys chose category 6. That's westerns. Who wants westerns for the 2 points?
I guess I'll take
All right.
He is the outlaw.
Here we go.
Giddy up.
John, to get 2 points here to give it back to Matt Nost. Kevin Costner and Annette Bening star in which western?
Open range.
For 2 points. 2 points. All right. So now he gives Matt Nost a chance here to get 3 points, and it is 8. Category 8. Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey. All right. Here you go. All right. Matt Nost. In what 2012 movie will you find Matthew playing a character?
Dallas
named
Buyers Club.
Magic Mike.
For 3 points.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so now 5 pointers here to try to avoid the TKO. They're going to try to avoid TKO and take their first lead here in a while.
And by the way, I'm seeing some beads of sweat on the brow of Team Action. They do not want this to come down to answering questions.
All right,
Come on,
guys.
Iceman, this isn't American Ninja War.
In order to take it back to Team Action, here's your 5-pointer. In the category of comedy, what actress played the role of teacher Miss Marquez in the 1996
Jennifer
film
Lopez. Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah. Jennifer Lopez.
5 points. Hits it here, and now he's.
What did I say before the match started? I said Matt Nost is the guy. The K is silent, but his 3-pointer from the corner is not. And J-Lo, God bless you and Robin Williams.
From Cheeria pays off. Big 23-20. So now Team Action's going to get a chance here to try to win the game.
You better do it, boys.
All right.
Everything's lined up for you.
Now the Outlaw's back. All right, here we go.
I
Matt, so they get you guys for.
All right.
Come on, Action, you got this.
2 points.
And you chose your number 3.
And this is the category movie quotes.
All right, guys, who's taking it? Movie quotes.
I'll take movie quotes.
I'm kind of a big deal. Can be heard in what 2004 comedy?
The Anchorman.
2 points.
American Ninja Warrior would also have been acceptable, but Anchorman is correct.
All right, so now we get to a point here where Ben Bateman can win the game with this 3-pointer. If he hits it, they will go on to play above the line in the finals. If they miss it, it goes to their 5-pointer. So here.
Come on, Ben, you
Your
got this.
category, Marvel films. What primary villain does Spidey square off against in 2002
Green
Spider-Man?
Goblin.
Crowd, please keep it down. We need an answer.
Green Goblin.
Yeah, let's walk off.
Top 10 is already leaving. I'm not sure if this counts as a forfeit.
I guess it would be the Green Goblin.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, advancing into the final, Team Action.
And Top 10 has already vacated.
Yeah, motherfucking Action Army. We up in this bitch.
Long, and it showed. I don't know that Roca and Nost ever come back from that loss.
That is a devastating loss. We might not get him back for the post-game interview.
They were furious about that three-point question. It was a very, look, people are screaming about it. People are yelling about it.
Cats and dogs living together. Yeah.
Hey, listen, you answer your questions earlier. It doesn't come down to that. They had a chance on Tarantino. They weren't confident. They spun again, and it cost them.
Yeah, it did. And it came back. You're going to hear a lot of complaints about that three-pointer, I'm sure. That's the name of the game. It happens. They've gotten some easy questions. Action got some questions. It's a matter of whether or not you've seen the movie. If someone else didn't see that film, who knows what they get. But my goodness, Team Action, they won the game by getting movie release dates. That's what happened.
Movie release dates, which I think are the most challenging. Like you said,
Nope.
you can prepare.
They're not
prepare, but
challenging.
sometimes
Not
that's
to
just
me.
luck. Action had luck on their
I
side
kick
today.
ass
Let's
in
not
movie
forget the
release
fact that it
dates.
did come down to the three-point
I
question
use
for
movie
Team
release
Action on a
dates
day
for
when in round
breakfast.
2, Top 10 got opponent's choice and Team Action got spinner's choice. So a hell of an effort. Horrible sportsmanship, but a hell of an effort by Team Top 10 here today.
I gotta say, at this point, does Top 10 have to start thinking of changing their name? I'm not sure they're in the Top 10 anymore.
I mean, it was from walking off the set. Look, what we have now, we have a finals between Team Action and Above the Line. Sam Levine, Drew McQueenie.
And Sam Levine is on fire of late. That guy doesn't seem to miss a question.
No, he doesn't. And Drew McQueenie, I think some could say, is even the MVP of the tournament. The two of those guys together.
But what I like Team Action seems to have a mental game and a game of getting inside someone's head. And as you know, when you're sitting on that stage there and the lights are at their brightest, sometimes those answers don't come to you.
That's right. Sam and Drew don't do a whole lot of talking, so it's going to be interesting to see what Team Action's mental strategy is going into the game. They know Top 10's going to come barking. Above the Line, they don't play that game. They simply put the movies back at Blockbuster Video when the customers return them, and they retain every bit of information.
I mean, look, we're going to hear, you're absolutely right.
Does Sam Levine still work at Blockbuster?
Yes, he does. That is a fact. He still has the card.
Well, that's the finals. That's the finals. No one predicted it. No one thought it would happen, but it's Above the Line versus Team Action.
But hey, that's why you play the game.
Why you play the game. So one of those two teams will be playing the dominant Patriots at the Schmoedown Spectacular
Fuck the
for the titles. The question is, who's going to do it? And now the question is, who the hell is Emma Fife going to be talking to in the post-interview? Here we go. What do we got?
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? We are here with Team Action, who continue their winning streak here in the team tournament in the Ultimate Schmoedown. Apparently,
I'm live tweeting this for John real quick.
I see. I was like, what is happening over here? So, I mean, you guys have really, all fairness, you've been crushing it here.
A little nervous around us now, Emma?
No, but I think nervous is not quite the right word, though I might feel better if I could see your eyes, but you all seem to insist on wearing sunglasses inside at all times. But as I say, you guys have had a very impressive career, and I would say that this is the biggest win you guys have gotten yet.
That's 3, Emma. All right, that's 3. We got one more. This ridiculous team, this new team, this sensation team. What the hell are they called again? I don't care. I just don't care. It's that team that's good at one category, right? 70s, is that what it is?
Yeah. You know what's so funny about this match? I heard those guys yapping about strategy. You used two of your JTE rules in the first round, and we played our second round smart. Sorry, brother, you got your ass kicked.
Yeah, 100%. You know, we showed up, we took care of business, and that's that. I don't know, like, these interviews, do they get shorter the more you win? What more questions do we really have to answer? Emma, like, if it would make you uncomfortable for us to sign an autograph, why don't you just join the Action Army fan group? We get a lot more comfortable as a part of the club.
Right. Well, I mean,
quick shout out to the Action Army and our growing numbers. We couldn't have done this without you, and we did this for you. Best fans in the world, guys.
Well, in all fairness, I understand where this fan base is coming from. You are one of the only teams in the league that has gotten 4 wins in a row. I mean, Patriots and Schmoes before you are really the only ones to have pulled it off. So, in all fairness, you are deserving.
Did you say we're deserving?
deserving?
We're deserving?
Did you say that? I didn't want to cut you off before you complimented us.
Well, I was in the process of complimenting you, but then you tried to take the mic, so you could see why that
You can say it again.
Confusing. Anyway, yes, you guys are going to be going up against Above the Line after this. That is the name of the team. Sam Levine, Drew McWeeny, and they just beat the team scoring record. I know you guys said it in the past, and then you were dethroned by Top 10, and then they came in and dethroned you. Above the Line, that is who you are taking on next. So...
Is it really a dethroning when they do something 2.5 years later for something you did in 2 months? Yeah, come on, guys. I mean, we'll set the record when we have to set the record. Right now, we're just focused on one thing. That's winning the belt, okay? You got one more match to win against this team you're talking about, and then it's the Patriots. And I know they're scared, Snyder. I hear you, buddy. You try to act like you don't care. You've got like a crush in the schoolyard, man. You're following us around everywhere. Get off Twitter. Everybody sees it, Snyder. You can join the army once we kick your ass in the finals.
Okay, you guys are getting a little ahead of yourselves with this Patriots business, but Above the Line, granted, I agree Top 10 was around for a while before they beat your record, but Above the Line, that was like the third match they'd ever competed in. I mean, that's got to be a little bit intimidating.
It's not. If they can win in one category that actually mattered in our lifetime, then we'll pay attention.
Wow. Okay. Well, it seems that defeating Top 10 has done not but bolster the confidence of our friends Team Action here. We will be right back with the aforementioned top...
I have 2 questions. I want to just throw one in there first. How's your brackets doing, assholes? Yeah. Question 2, where's the belts? Done.
Scotch? Yes!
I really thought that we were going to get through this whole interview without them exiting, but anyway, we'll be right back with Top 10. And we are back with Team Top 10. Guys, you put up a hell of a fight there today. I'd say the odds were stacked against you, and you just couldn't quite get out from underneath that stack.
Yeah, it was just, once we rolled, I was spun again and got opponent's choice, and then they got spinner's choice. It was kind of a done deal at that point. We got movie release dates. I am not good at that category. John is slightly better at it than I am.
Barely.
And it was tough. They played, a decent game. They should have destroyed us in the second round. When they have a damn show, and they can choose any category, and the category of their fucking show is their choice.
Don't they lead the Action Army?
Yes.
They should call it the Multiple Choice Army. That's what they should call it from now on.
Does this show actually get published? Or are they just doing this for shits and giggles? They just tell people they have a show called Action.
Yeah.
It's absolutely dumbfounding.
They have the easiest questions. They're like multiple choice. Raul Julia, Maria Bell, how hard is this?
I mean, maybe it was leaning more on the adventure side of things, but yeah, I would agree. If action is in your name, perhaps
you should be missing Westerns questions. I'm wearing a goddamn hat.
Nope. And speaking of, you guys really did hang in there until the final round. As you say, we thought it was going to be a total shutout in round 2, but you hung in there, and then you did get Westerns for your very first question in that final round, and then you pulled it out with Matthew McConaughey, and
he pulled it out with Jennifer
Lopez. There we go. Again, if anything, I think, again, Matt knows you've really been shining in the team competition here in the movie Trivia Schmoedown, and for what it's worth, despite the odds certainly not being in your favor, you continued to have as impressive as a showing as you could have, I think, today.
You did, man. You did.
No, it's fine. I think we got legitimate questions, and we answered those legitimate questions, and we did the best we could. We played as strong a game as we could, considering I think we were both a little shaky in the first. I know I started the game off kind of shaky, and the second round just basically tanked us at that point.
Well, and that's the thing at the end of the day, isn't it? They can, all credit to them, they beat us. They go on to the next round, nothing wrong with that, but everything worked in our favor, and it still went all the way down to the almost last question of the third round. So we played a hell of a game for having all the strikes against us that we did, and that shows you the strength of our team and our knowledge. Unfortunately, we couldn't pull it out today. That's how it works. Kudos to them. They go on to the next round and they to get destroyed by Above the Line. So it doesn't matter.
I would say, guys, maybe get 2 different acting coaches, because every time you seem to know the answer, you do the fake dramatic. It's like, you're tipping your hand here. By the third time, I know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah, that's why we walked off, because it was just like, oh, come on. It's just no way.
I mean, to be fair, there was a lot of smack talk going on all around at the table today, and I think Team Action was trying to get in your heads.
Yeah, but I didn't miss any questions that I wouldn't have missed anyway. So
that's true.
They can get in my head all they want. The knowledge is still there. Anything I missed was not because they got in my head or because I didn't know, or because I forgot it. It's because I just didn't know it. That's how it works.
That's the luck of the draw here in the movie trivia Schmoedown. Now you guys are both going to be continuing on into the singles tournament. How are you feeling now about going forward? Does this motivate you to do even better in the singles tournament, or do you feel that it doesn't really have any effect whatsoever?
Personally, I think it has no real effect. You show up, you play the game, you get the questions that are asked of you, and you do the best you can each and every time. And that's all we can ask of each other within teams and when we support one another in singles. Go out there. I feel like a bad parent. Like, go out there, you just do the best you can, buddy. But that's all we can ask of one another. Just do as best you can. So it doesn't falter my confidence. I can't imagine it does his in the singles. And we'll go out there and we'll compete as hard as we can. Yeah.
And to your opponents, Team Action, who are going to be going into the finals of the team tournament here in the Ultimate Schmoedown against Above the Line. Do you think it's going to be a total shutout? What are your thoughts?
No, they're both quality teams. I think it's going to be a hell of a match.
You can say that, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the outcome of that. It should be, I'm assuming, a close game. Yeah. So hopefully it's something enjoyable for everybody out there because I'm looking forward to it personally.
Well, and we set the record first, then Above the Line set the record after us. So if they beat us and beat Above the Line, then they're worthy contenders to take on the Patriots.
Clearly number one.
Yeah, exactly. But if they do all this work to shit the bed in the next round, I don't know what to tell you, boys. You can't fly too close to the sun, your wings get burnt off.
And I think that is a great little nugget of wisdom to wrap things up on here. Well, my condolences to you, Team Top 10. You fought hard. Please come back and see us again sometime. And now back to you, Matt, Christian, and Mark.
All right, as you see, Emma Fife was talking to Team Action. A lot of cockiness, a lot of arrogance.
Deserved cockiness.
I mean, it's working for them. They're 5-1 now.
I gotta say, absolutely.
But I think they might have used all of their action-adventure category luck so far. There's no way they can get that fortune on the wheel again in the finals when it's really going to matter the most.
Right. Yeah, I mean, look, it happens. That's what happens. You're in a high-stakes game like this, and when you get down, so when you're that close to getting your titles back, and then these two kids come in here who have been talking so much smack, saying that they are going to do this, do that, and then they do it against you, and you're the brunt of the joke, you're going to be pissed off.
It's tough, and it's tough for Rocco, the guys who used to be the Outlaws, the guys who are used to being on top. Now someone else is coming and playing that role, and that's hard.
Yeah, it is
it's
hard.
It's hard feeling like you're the dinosaur being put out to pasture.
It's hard to be the band Styx and see Nirvana come on stage.
Drew, well, he said it though, but he said you could tell when he was like, "Oh, you're not getting in my head, Drew," and Drew was clearly getting into his head throughout this entire match. Yeah. All right, that's your finals, guys. What do you think? Go ahead, comment right now.
They already commented. They already
commented on Spider-Man. I know, I get it. But that's it. It's Team Action. It is Above the Line. Who's going to win? Who's playing the Patriots at the Spectacular? Guys, how about Matt Eisman here joining us today? I'd love to. I love it. All right,
these guys make it look like so much fun.
Make sure you check
out. It's so much easier being here, though.
I know, right? I know. It's so much easier.
Spotlight's not quite as bright over here. Make sure you guys check out American Ninja Warrior on NBC and check out the Schmoedown Rundown podcast on iTunes and the Schmoedown Movie Trivia Facebook page. Has to be a member. They'll say yes and comment away.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. For Matt Eisman, Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you next time.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Your favorite new boy band you didn't know you loved. That's right, we're the Schmoedown Sherbert Boys. I'm pink and strawberry, that's blueberry, and that's orange creamsicle. And we're coming to you live from Collider Video Studios, where we'll be releasing our first studio album. It's called The Outlaw is a Douche, and we don't know why he wears a cowboy hat. Take it, boys. The outlaw, he wears a cowboy hat, he's never ridden a horse, he's kinda good at trivia, he just keeps on losing, Hey guys, what fantasy updates are we doing for this one? Up 10 versus Team Action, there was a lot of drama. There was a lot of guys yelling at each other, testosterone and really tight suits. Hey, tight suits and cowboy hats, and Matt Nose missing some really easy ones. Also John Roca not knowing certain things, and Andrew Guy not knowing it was gold. Gold, it's Pulp Fiction, you dummies. But they scored a lot of points, and they're going up against Above the Line. Team Action is a new favorite. A lot of people like them, especially suit makers. If you have them on your fantasy team, it's a real good choice because Christian Harloff is the commissioner. He's gonna put him in a lot of matches, especially against a little team known as the Wild Berries. But if you're looking for an album, it's the Sherbert Boys, the Schmoedown Sherbert Boys. Sherbert, pink and orange, pink and blue, and all of the other colors. Sherbert and a Schmoedown. And if you're looking for the stats, go to @SD Rundown, facts or stats or whatever. Brian Davids Facebook me to tell me and then got butthurt when I made fun of them. We're the Sherbert Boys. Check out our album on MySpace, music, /Sherbert Boys.
Well, that was another Schmoedown reaction. And my boys, Ben and Andrew, Team Motherfucking Action, took the victory. Well played, fellas. So until next time, peace.